kills me. It's just such a dirty little laugh. I know it's just for me, and that's what I love about it. How such a big, dirty laugh can come out of such a little person like you is unbelievable. I love it. I've known her for a long time, don't worry. In a minute, I'll be telling her to piss off, don't you? Oh no, I will. So I'd have us all lined up, ready to go, and we'd have transport, okay? I would then have one of my friends, Will Wheaton, from Star Trek, like this. He would then have his alternate, who would be able to transport us up to wherever we wanted to go, to whatever country, to make good in the country and get rid of all of the jerks from around the world, right? And what we would do is we would make them think that it's something completely, innocent and random, because our front man, because they think he's so stupid, would be Donald Trump. Hello, everybody. Everybody loves me. So he would be walking, shoot through Donald to the rest of them. Remember, it's fictional. Fictional. So yes, that's how I would do it. Is that okay?
Yeah.
Great. I'm very happy about it. Question. Captain Jack Funko. It's Funko, not Funko. It's Funko. No! And don't do that with the body either. F-U-N-K-O. A Funko. Okay, I don't know. Look at my face. I don't know. I really don't, no. Just, Christmas is gonna be great. I don't know, I'm just guessing. Yes.
Okay, since we never want to skip 9, do you have any stories about Christopher Eccleston working with?
I do, and Chris was a lovely guy to work with, and I love that Chris brought back brought that whole angst side to the Doctor, which was a dark side that we never ever had seen before, and he needs to be kind of given the credit for doing that. But Chris was not the type that would joke around on set very much, and Billy and I used to do a little bit more of the joking than anything. I loved when I was on set by myself. I could entertain myself. But yeah, and I think it was a bit more of a difficult time for Chris when he was going through it, because I don't think he realized how it was going to become such an iconic thing to play and do, that I think it might have frightened him a little bit. And I might be out of line saying that. That's the impression that I got, and that was my take on it. But he left after a year. And personally, if I was in, I don't know the circumstances, but being a huge fan from a kid, if I was offered the role of the Doctor, I would have known what I was getting into, done some research, and I'm sure he probably did, but I would have stuck with it. That's just me, yeah. But he's a good guy. Nice, just not a lot of fun. I can only tell the truth. Yes. I love what he says about me is outrageous. Yes.
Stephen Moffat has done a really good job in downing ordinary things with nightmare fuel. And I was wondering if, having been part of the backstage behind the scenes aspects of making some of that nightmare fuel, if when you see new stuff, if it affects you in the same way it does other things. Like, do you freak out when you see a statue of the art?
That was really good. That was timed out very, very good. I know it's not real. I have to say, the only thing that still freaks me out is from when I was a kid, and it's the autons. And the villain, the monsters, villains that freak me out, autons, when I was a kid, I couldn't walk past the store window with a dummy in it. I had to be hidden into my mother's coat. I know, it wasn't a cute thing. God, she had good coats. And then, as I got older, I still don't like shop mannequins. Especially when you walk past them and they actually lost the hand. I hate that. Because all I'm waiting for them to do is just go, start shooting people, right? It's horrible. The other thing that I don't like is Davros. I love him, but I don't, he just creeps me out. When he came on set, we were doing those sequences and Elizabeth Sladen was with me, I grabbed Elizabeth's hand and she looked at me and she's like, and this is again on camera, you can see in the background, she goes, he still frightens me. And I'm like, I hate him. So there's all that stuff going on. But I think that, you know, the most scary thing was being in the Doctor Who production office and where we filmed in the warehouse. And at night, sometimes when you had to walk to the door to go out, if they closed all the rest of the main doors, you had to walk to the back door by the set dressing offices. And to get there, you had to walk down a long corridor about as long as this, pitch black, with all of the monsters and heads and costumes in a glass room. When you walk past it, and honest to God, this is how I used to do it. We used to get to it, and if you're by yourself, you'd be like this. And you wouldn't look. You wouldn't look to that side because, like Doctor Who, you'd look and all of a sudden one would be going. Yes, we've got about 4 or so minutes left. Let's go to this purple girl there.
Every person has an inspiration of why they're doing what they're doing. What was your inspiration to get into doing all the things you love to do? If that makes sense.
Does make sense. I wouldn't say there's an inspiration, a particular person, or someone that I would say I looked up to. Because I didn't have anybody who was like me on television, and I thought I wouldn't really ever be able to do it. That makes sense? Because at a young age, I knew who I was, but I was brought up in an area where you weren't allowed to, be who you were in the 80s, and it wasn't, you just didn't. So I kind of I got this thing in myself to, my parents were great. My parents never said, they always said, if you want to do something, go for it. Don't let anybody tell you no. And if they do tell you no, and you think you still should be doing it, find a way to do it. And that's what I've always done. Inspiration for me, I'm a child of Star Wars. Star Trek, Battlestar Galactica, Buck Rogers in the 25th century. I go back with all of those, and even like Land of the Lost, I used to watch it Saturday morning. So all this fantasy and sci-fi that I grew up with, and people who know me can attest to you, I am a nerd. I have a garage full of collectibles, Funkos, everything. I shipped 250 Funkos from Australia when I was there. I could have bought them in Seattle, Washington. No, they were in Australia. So I have every action figure of my own. I am a product of somebody who is living their dream. And I have to thank you guys for it, because you've supported me and you watch the things that I'm in. That's why I feel I have to be honest with you, I have to be upfront with you, I have to give you things back, and I don't hold back. Because you've changed my life. From a little boy dreaming about being in these shows to a man being in these shows and doing what I have dreamt about, I can't ask for any more. So that's why I say every day I wake up, there's a little boy in me right now going, and I thank you and he thank you because you made my life awesome. Thank you very much, guys. I really appreciate it.